Oh, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another Daily Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. Yeah, sitting here in the truck. I'm actually here on the property. I can probably show you. Let's see. Oh. The pond. The ugly shop. Some other stuff. But today is the first day that the little one is going to be doing homeschool stuff. Hush it. Hush it. That's Mom's. It's a 6-disc CD player that doesn't have a disc in it, or at least it doesn't eject a disc. Mom thinks that there's one stuck in it, and it does that every so often. Because you can hit eject all day. It doesn't do nothing. It just says that there's no disc in the system. So, got me some good old black coffee. I wish it was that black coffee, but it's not. So, unfortunately. So today, man, what's going on today? Today, I'm trying. So I came over here. I just got done dropping off Anika at school. And I came over to the property. For one, I wanted to be able to shoot the video here. And I was going to go sit over by the pond. But I was like, dang it, I didn't bring my tripod. Because I wasn't in my truck. I was in Mom's truck. So I didn't have a tripod. I should just leave one here because I have an extra one that I could probably just leave here at the property in the event that stuff like this happens. But I also wanted to come and look and see how well the ground is drying up, because I mean it takes a few days, a good 3 to 4 days for the mud and stuff like this in this area, because it's still covered so much in shadow from trees and from the ridge and from all this stuff, because the ridge is on the southeast side of the property. So it does cover, a lot of shade throughout the majority of the day, for like the driveway and for the areas that we put the vehicles and such. Because, I mean, you can look, sorry for covering you, but because like you see the marks and stuff like that in the ground, that's because this truck cannot handle that mud, because Mom's got some city tires on here, and they're supposed to be all-weather tires, but they're street tires is what they are. And you get into this mud, and it doesn't handle, because there's a lot of clay here. There's a lot of rocks, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of rocks. But it's also the soil here is more of a clay composition, and when it gets wet, it is slick as snot. And these tires, they just, once they gum up, that's it. Zero traction. So, and right now, like I said, this truck, it says that the 4-wheel drive works, but it does not, because the front tires, and we've went through, we've looked up, like, how are you supposed to put this truck 4-wheel drive? Should it be in neutral? Do you got to back up, forward up? All these different things that we do on nice solid ground first before getting into those situations and going out. It's still only the back tires that spin. The front tires never do anything. So, yes, even though it says it's in 4-wheel drive, it's not. So that's one of the issues with this truck, among many. But we may or may not be getting rid of this one eventually, possibly even getting rid of my Toyota eventually and getting something else. So that's all still up in there, because right now this truck is actually in my grandma's name. It's my mom's truck, but it's in my grandma's name. And she actually took out a second loan on the truck for the restaurant that is now closed. So, yeah. Hush it. Constantly. It does that all the time. So, but anyway, that stuff that, this is almost paid off. So that's why she's not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. This truck is almost paid off. But for the things that because we need to be able to pull trailers, right? We got the food trailer. We have my car hauler trailer and other things. I need a more reliable truck. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I got rid of my Ford that I had my F-250, because to me, it was no longer reliable, because there was just so much stuff that had happened with the truck, so many things, even though it had a brand new engine in it that got paid off basically by insurance. Even though it had a brand new engine in it, I still could not trust the truck because there's so many other things that I had to do to it just to get it to pass inspection there in Virginia. And it was just money I didn't have, and I was not willing, plus the body was getting deteriorated. The whole underside of the truck was just rust. And I just had a feeling that something probably was going to happen to the transmission. It was 4-wheel drive. So, well, regardless, I was able to get rid of the truck, and I don't have it no more. So, but I do want to have a reliable truck to be able to pull stuff. So that's something that we are looking at. And there's a good possibility that since my mom is needing a truck as well, just to be able to help with, down payments or stuff like that, is also utilizing this one, either as a trade-in or selling it outright. Because don't get me wrong, this is a great truck. It does have a few little minor issues like that needs to be taken care of. All right. So today. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I came here today, was to look at the ground and just to see how saturated it is, because I want to be able to put that tent right there. We have another one that's on the trailer. We have another one that's going to go right next to it, right there. And I want to be able to bring that trailer, the car hauler trailer, over here. And I also want to be able to bring Mom's trailer over here. Obviously, I'm going to have to move some of that stuff. But the car hauler trailer, I can leave here on the driveway part. I don't have to put it down into the mud. But I want to be able to get it over here so we can empty it, get all the stuff into the tents, set up the second tent, get the stuff into the tents. That way I can start utilizing that trailer for hauling trash. And just hauling stuff that we need. To be able to have a trailer available, which I have the smaller little utility trailer. Obviously, my friend has trailers. He has a 16-foot trailer. He has that utility trailer that we use. He lets me use them. That's not the issue. I have access to other trailers. But whenever it's your own stuff, you want to be able to use your own stuff, vice having to borrow someone's constantly, because obviously if something was to happen to the trailer when I'm using it, it's my responsibility. And I would rather have that responsibility be put onto my own stuff, right? So that's what we're doing today. We're getting that trailer over here. We're getting it unloaded. That way we have the access to an empty flatbed trailer. Plus it's getting really close, really close that Mom and Dad will be coming up from Texas. And who knows, we might need to have a trailer available to go grab all their stuff, because Lord knows they got a bunch of it. Oh man, I cut cut my finger a little bit. I had a skin tag hanging off of it. Didn't even notice. But there we go, y'all. So that's what we're getting done today. The driveway still has a lot of cleanup to do. Still have a lot of trees that need to be cleaned up. But just about everything that's been cut down, that's all, basically all that we're going to be cutting for now. Because we can't get the RV into the property. I do have one other tree that I probably got to take out. And then, but it's a big one right here by the power line. And then I need to get some estimates, some bulldozer estimates, because I really need some dozer work done. And I know that it's going to be at least a day or 2 days worth of work. But I would like to be able to put in, for at least 2 days worth of work, and just see what that would cost, because we need to save up some money. Yeah. So we're not 100% debt free, and we don't have this ginormous nest egg, that some other people had whenever they first started YouTube. And we were hoping that we would already have been monetized by now, but we need y'all's help, because we're not, and we're nowhere near. I say we're nowhere near. Right now, as of this morning when I checked, we were at 1496 watch hours. That's not a lot. We need 4,000, a minimum of 4,000 to get monetized, but we're doing our due diligence. We're out here making the videos every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. Today's video is going to post around 3 o'clock. That's installing the culvert up in the front. And I'm just going to continue to do the daily vlog Monday through Friday. So if you're here watching, I definitely appreciate y'all. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, please give us that subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Give us a thumbs up. Share us out to your friends. Help us grow, both here and on the main channel. If you're not subscribed over there, Ivy's Family Factotum. And just know we are staying busy, but now with doing the homeschooling thing, it's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to see how that all plans out. Yeah, that. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the house. I'm going to go ahead and get that trailer and stuff hooked up, do the things I need to do over there, and then be back over here. Just getting it. All right, y'all. Definitely appreciate you. Make sure you're thanking a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And happy President's Day. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, y'all. Bye-bye now.